Hope for Communities is a wonderful organization based here on the Suncoast. Executive Director Pam Hawn joins me. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, Nancy.
Could you please tell me and our viewers what the Hope for Communities organization is all about?
I would love to. Hope for Communities is best known for our Day for Hope. It's a back-to-school readiness program for homeless children and those in need.
That you started?
Yeah.
How many years ago?
We're in our 10th year.
That's awesome.
I'm very excited. Yeah. We partner the local churches with the local elementary schools to serve the kids who are homeless and in need of our program. And last year we served 2,324 children between Sarasota and Manatee County.
Wow.
And we're hoping to serve 2,675 this year. Unfortunately, the need is huge.
And it keeps growing.
It does. It keeps growing, which is a good thing, but we wish there wasn't such a need.
Yeah. So children K through?
Pre-K through 12th grade we serve, yep. Okay. And at the Day for Hope, they get everything they need to be ready for school, so that they start the first day of school on an even playing field to their peers. So they have everything the child who has everything has. They're not showing up with that, hand-me-down backpack and those torn sneakers.
Yeah.
So we bring in doctors and nurses, and we do their back-to-school physical as well as their sports exam if they need it to play on a team. We bring in dentists and hygienists to do cleaning instruction, a dental checkup, and fluoride treatment.
Okay, where does that take place? Now, when you say you bring them in, where do you bring them to?
So it's at the local churches. They're the ones hosting it on their campus.
Okay, so each individual church?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And hairstylists and barbers do their back-to-school haircut. We bring in photographers to do their back-to-school photo because those packages are expensive, as well as a family portrait, because we learned early on that some of these families had never had a family portrait before.
I saw that, as I mentioned, on your website, and that just made me smile.
Oh gosh.
Because that's not something you think of in terms of something what people need.
Yeah, and the families are so blessed by it. A very quick story is Barbara Banks, who's a renowned photographer in town. You might know her, right? She does a lot of high-profile weddings and the galas. She volunteers at Church of the Redeemer, and the first year they did it 9 years ago. She was their photographer and has been every year. And she had a little girl that she took her back-to-school photo of, and then she called Mom in. It was just Mom and the little girl in the family portrait. Oh. And she took this beautiful family portrait, and as Mom was exiting, Mom handed Barbara a note. To this day, Barbara still has it as a screensaver on her phone. And it said, thank you for this family portrait of my daughter and I. It's the first one ever. I was recently diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh my God.
And given 6 months to live. And this is something my daughter will cherish for the rest of her life. And Barbara came to us with tears in her eyes, and she said, I get it now. I get why I'm here. I'm not here because I'm a renowned photographer and I know how lighting hits a face and I can supply the best quality ink or paper. I'm here because I just made a difference in the life of that child forever.
Forever.
And she said, so for as long as I have breath, I will be part of this program. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, it was as sad as it was like Barbara found her purpose, and it was just such a blessing, a peace that we gave that mom. Yep.
Forever.
Yeah.
And her child.
Yeah.
So what are your goals and needs for the upcoming year? Let's get back to
So our goal is, as I said, to serve 2,675 children. Right. In order to do that, we need an army of volunteers. We are always looking for more churches to partner with. So a church can become a host where we have it on their campus. They can become a partner where they go to a campus and help another church. Or they could be a sponsor where they just help sponsor kids. We look for doctors and nurses in the community, dentists and hygienists, hairstylists and barbers, and photographers.
Okay, so these are the kind of continuing pieces that you need?
Yes, those are the pieces we need for Day for Hope itself, which is the back-to-school part. And then we do what's called Continuing Hope, which is how can we serve these kids all year round? We got them ready for school. We don't want to do this one-touch event and never see these kids again. We want to build a relationship and pour into their lives. So we encourage the churches to maybe do a fall festival and invite the whole school this time. Or do a Thanksgiving dinner for the families, or Christmas gifts. Go have lunch with a child whose mom is working 3 jobs and can never have lunch with her. go be part of a reading mentoring program. Anything
So this
you
is
can
what
do.
volunteers can do to help you.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely,
Wonderful.
yeah. Yeah, we have great community partners.
That's great.
It takes a village to raise a child these
Absolutely,
days.
and so many.
Yes.
Well, thank you for all your hard
Oh,
work.
thank you for having me. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thanks. After the break, spring is in the air and Tropiflora stops by to tell us about their upcoming spring festival.